real, guys. Teaching is hard. Teaching isn't always rainbows and butterflies. And this is going to be a real raw video because I feel like it's the reality of teaching, because you always see people happy and excited, and yeah, you have that side, but then you also have the other side, the side that I'm on this year, the side that makes you want to stop and not return, the side that you wake up in the morning and instead of being excited about the day, you wonder what you're going to run into. Is that one student that you have going to make the day a lot harder than it needs to be? Home, and this probably isn't the best way to be driving home, with tears in my eyes and just going home to work some more, because that's what teachers do. So I've been gone for a while and I've really wanted to do YouTube videos. I just honestly haven't had the chance with everything that's going on in my classroom. Without going into too much detail about what's going on, I have a student who's in my class who every single day not only tears up my classroom, not only destroys my classroom, is disrespectful, doesn't do any work. That's kind of like what my life has been the past couple of weeks. I have been struggling trying to make it all work out and do what's best, but there's only so much that I can do. So it's pretty stressful for me, because in the 12 years that I've taught, never once have I had a child act like this. So I feel out of control and just at a loss, because I've got 18 other kids that need me, but one has all of my attention. This is the side of teaching that you don't hear about. And I feel bad that you don't hear about it, because I feel like it's a big secret and it really shouldn't be. I feel like we're afraid to talk about it because we don't know what would happen if we did talk about it and somebody found out we talked about it. I'm not afraid anymore. If something happens because I'm talking about this, let it happen. I'm done. I'm tired. I've done what I can do. And if that's not enough, then it's not enough. But my family, I'm not going to take this home and have them suffer because I'm over here wondering what I can do to reach that one child. Yes, it's amazing when you can reach one child, but there's some that need more help than I can offer, and more help than any other teacher can offer. I think that there's a lot of laws and a lot of different things out there to support children, but I feel like teaching is a profession where if you are, for instance, not being treated right by a child, there's not much you can do about it besides try to redirect them, let their parents know, and the child still is in your classroom, which can affect the environment of your classroom. And I feel like that's not fair to the other children who are in there trying to learn, because it's affecting their learning. I just have a lot of emotions right now. I feel a lot of different ways right now. I'm upset that I can't do what I want to do and just teach. I feel like well, I've come to realize that there's certain things that are going to have to be a little bit different this year than they have in the past because of my classroom dynamics. And I don't mean for this to be a video about me crying. Believe me, like, ugh, I don't like crying. I don't like showing emotions, but I feel like this is real. And I feel like me not talking about it is me allowing that imaginary world of Teacherland is perfect exist, when in reality it's far from it, especially when you have kids in your class that might challenge the norm of what a classroom should be like. Sorry if I'm bouncing around a lot. I'm driving home from work. But this year so far, I'm not going to say it's been horrible. I've just had a lot of challenges, and they've kept me from doing stuff that I want to do outside of the school. One of them being making videos for you guys, because I literally don't have the time. I'm always trying to figure out what I can do to help this one child. I honestly don't even know what to say besides that, because that's been the main reason why I have not been on YouTube. My classroom, my bulletin board, one that I put up, has been torn down by the student. I can't put anything on that bulletin board because every time I do, it gets torn right back down. And it's just okay, you know, like, what did you do in order to get that child to do that? Like, that's what it seems like, when in reality it has nothing to do with me and should never be blamed on a person. Regardless, yes, I am the adult, but you should never ever assume that somebody did something in order to make somebody act a certain way. It's not okay. I feel like a lot of the times in teaching, we take responsibility for stuff that we shouldn't take responsibility for. I just hope, if anything, that this reaches one person who is struggling with maybe the same thing that I'm struggling with right now, or is questioning their teaching career, and lets them know that they're not alone, because I've been feeling alone lately a lot with this situation. And I know it'll get better. Everything gets better. It's just the time that it takes to get there. I don't want to make this a mushy video, but I did want to take some time to talk to you guys. And I'll be back soon.